Hi, I'm Kian, and today I want to show you how to solve a quick and easy first order linear differential equation. So we have this equation x times dy over dx plus 2 times y is equal to x or negative 3. Now is not in the standard form that you wanted, but what I can do is that I can divide the whole equation by x, and I can simply get dy dx or dy over dx, and then plus. And then when I divide 2y over x, I get 2 over x times y. And then this is equal to x to the negative 3 divided by x. We need to subtract the powers. We get x to the power of negative 4. Now we need to find the integrating factor. So the integrating factor, which is called I write it here, is evaluated by our raising by taking e to the power of the integral of the expression that is multiplied by y. We see that 2 over x is being multiplied by y, so we need to integrate 2 over x in the x world. Now we see that we can take the 2 out, and then we can integrate 1 over x in the x world. We get ln x, so we are left off with e to the power of 2 ln x, or better said, e to the power of ln of x squared. And now because ln and e cancels, we're just left off with x squared. So we know that x squared is our integrating factor. Now we should multiply x squared by the whole differential equation that we have. So when we multiply it by the whole differential equation, we get x squared times dy dx, dy over dx. And then when we multiply x squared by 2 over x, x and x cancels. So we're just left off with 2x times y. And then x to the negative 4 times x to the second power. We add the powers. We get x to the power of negative 2. Now, what we should do next is to integrate both sides. When we integrate both sides, things get much easier. So when now we integrate both sides, I'm going to use a different color, black color. So now when we integrate both, let me first make sure that you understand what I did. So first of all, I write the equation in the standard form, and then I found the integration factor by finding e to the power of the integral of the expression multiplied by y. I found x squared. I multiplied by the whole thing, whole equation, and I got this. But remember, when we see left hand side, this is kind of similar, but because this is just the derivative with respect to x of the product of y and the integrating factor, which is x squared. This is always true. Just remember, when you're taking the differential equations course, always remember for the first order linear differential equations, when you have found the integrating factor multiplied by the whole thing, always remember the left hand side should be the derivative with respect to x of the integrating factor times y. Why this is true? Because when we have a product, we use the product rule. Product rule is a derivative of the first times second. Derivative of the first is y with respect to x is dy dx times second x squared plus derivative of the second 2x times y. We see that this is true. And right hand side, this is just x to the power of negative 2. Now we can go ahead and integrate both sides, so we can actually get rid of dx, the liquid differential. So when we integrate both sides, use round, we see that because integral and derivative are like opposite actually functions, they undo each other. The derivative of integral cancels, so we just get y times x squared. Sorry. So when we actually integrate a derivative, we just get the inside because derivative of integral undo each other. And when taking the integral of x to the negative 2, we can use the power rule, plus 1, we get negative 1, divide the whole thing, we get negative 1 over x as our integral, and then we should add a plus c, a constant c. Now, because we want to solve for y, we can divide both sides by x squared. So finally, I'm going to use purple. We get our y, which is, and then we divide x squared by the whole thing. Negative 1 over x is the same as negative x to the negative 1, and then actually negative x to the negative 1, and we can write it as negative x to the negative 1. We can divide it, so we can write it as negative x to the negative 3, and then plus c over x squared. And then we can have like an initial condition, but in this case, we don't. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck.